Session starting in March. Reporter Sofia Hernandez explains what this could mean for Floridians and why this year might be different.
It's the state removing the requirement to have a permit to exercise an inalienable right that we're all born with.
Luis Valdez with Gun Owners of America believes it's finally time for Florida to join other states across the country.
25 states have passed constitutional carry.
So what would it mean for the Sunshine State? Florida law, as it stands now, makes law-abiding citizens pay for a government-issued permit that allows them to own a gun. It also makes it illegal to carry a firearm in plain sight. As of Friday afternoon, we don't know the specific language of what the bill could look like in 2023. Former state legislator Anthony Sabatini, who has filed this bill in years past, says there will be two key components: owning and holding a gun without a permit and not needing to cover it. But what the legislator ends up passing could look different.
I know the governor wants that bill. We'll see what the legislature does. Sometimes they whitewash things, water things down. They might just lower the cost of the permit to close to zero or zero, but still require you to have one. They also might not allow open carry. We don't know yet because the bill has not been filed.
Sabatini says the bill should be submitted within the next 30 days, and he's hoping the full extent of it passes. According to the United States Concealed Carry Association, currently 46 states allow you to have your firearm with you in plain sight. Only Florida, New York, Illinois, and California ban it. Those against the measure, like the Florida chapter of Moms Demand Action, hope it stays that way, telling me in part, despite the alarming number of people that have been shot and killed this past year alone, Governor DeSantis continues to put politics above the safety of Floridians. We should not be making it easier for people to walk around with guns without a background check or safety training. According to a recent study by Giffords, Florida, over 68% of Miami-Dade voters oppose permitless carry, while 60% oppose the policy. The majority of opposition, the study shows, is in relation to concern of allowing dangerous and untrained individuals to carry in public. However, those for the measure believe fewer restrictions don't cause violence.
Each state is a laboratory of democracy where the people can try different versions of laws, different governments, different systems. And the states with the most crime, the most gun-related crime, are the states with the most restrictive laws in place. At no point have they stopped criminals from being criminals. All these laws have done, all these restrictions have done, is hurt the law abiding.
After years of this bill not making it through committee hearings, this year could be different, as Valdez believes new administration could be the key.
Republicans in Florida have dangled gun rights as a carrot, but they haven't delivered for over a decade. So this is a very positive thing. This is a very good thing, because as we've seen, if the governor says jump, the legislature asks how high.
After the midterm election, Republicans earned a supermajority in both the Florida House and the Florida Senate. The 2023 session is set to convene in our state's capital March 7th. Sofia Hernandez, Florida 24 Network.
Many legislative Democrats have spoken out against permitless carry. In fact, they've already filed some gun reform measures for the upcoming legislative session. One bill would expand Florida's red flag laws. Another would require background checks on ammunition sales. Last year, in the wake of the deadly school shooting in Uvalde, Texas, Democrats listed 30 reforms, including the ones I just mentioned, that they say failed to gain traction year after year.
We could do all of these things and not touch a single legally owned firearm by a responsible gun owner. It is time to have that conversation in Florida and for America.
After a series of mass shootings, including the one in Uvalde, there was a Democratic push for a special session on gun reform, but it did not have enough votes to happen.